Name, please. Ali from Gambia. Assalamu alaikum, brother
Yeah.
Ali.
Wa alaikum salam
Yes,
wa
go ahead.
rahmatullah, brother. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, Ali. Go ahead. How can I
Yeah,
help you?
alhamdulillah, mashallah. Yeah, I'm very happy to be part of the program because I've always loved the show and really following it almost every time you guys are online.
I'm glad to hear that, Ya Ali. May Allah bless you.
Yeah,
Do you have any questions today?
Allahumma amin. Yeah, the question I had was in our neighborhood here, our imam is mostly residing in a very low tone that you can hardly hear what he's saying, and even if he make any mistake and with the harafs he's saying it's not very clear, but we the young ones, we cannot rectify him, and most of the time he's saying it very fast. So I don't know if it is still a pardon to pray behind that imam, or we have to choose a different mosque, because sometimes my mind is like I am praying but my mind is not steady. I am thinking about, is my prayer being accepted, or am I
you mean you cannot even hear Surah Al-Fatiha?
Yeah, you can hear him reading it, but it is very, very low tone. Sometimes you cannot hear where he is, like in the first verse or in the second verse. You just hear that Amin, Wala Darling, and then everybody say Amin.
Even though you have sound system and microphones, but you still cannot hear him.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Being able to recite, even if it is heard by a few individuals, that the salah is valid. As long as he's not making fatal mistakes in Surah Al-Fatiha that changes the meaning. But if so, then the imam respectfully needs to be replaced. And you need to get an imam who would not only recite correctly, but recite with a loud voice, beautiful tone, in order to keep you awake and up and concentrate during the prayer, especially taraweeh. I cannot stand for an hour or 2 hours in taraweeh not hearing what the imam is reciting. Doesn't make any sense. The purpose of hearing the Quran is to enjoy it, is to ponder over it, to benefit out of it. But if I'm standing still, I don't know what the imam is reciting, doesn't make any sense. Sometimes some masajid are being controlled by some people, elders, the uncles, private sector, and they say, we're happy with that. Okay, enjoy it. I'll go to another masjid. Let me tell you what I do myself. As alhamdulillah, every day I go to different masjid because of the ta'aleem and the taraweeh. Sometimes I lead the prayer and so on. Even though attending in the first stuff or in this particular place is highly rewarded more than others, but if I find a place where my heart feels better and attains more tranquility, serenity, and khushu', I stick to it. Why? People in the first row are smashing each other, stepping on each other's toe. I step back. How good is it if I stand in the first row because of its virtue? And my mind throughout the salah is distracted. What is the purpose of praying behind somebody whom you don't know what he's saying, what he's reciting? You cannot hear him, even though there is a sound system. He is reciting correctly, but he's weak. Ask him to recite louder. Put the mic closer to his mouth. No response. Assalamu alaikum. I go to another masjid.